Howdy, peoples.
Hello, folks. Welcome.
Yep, we're live as always from Lobos.
Yes, lovely to be here as always.
Any opportunity when I'm in Melbourne for work, I make sure I come in here unplanned, unscripted, uncouth, and we see Denis for all the toy goodies.
And it's not just you. Like I said last time we were live, there are celebrities from the US that specifically come to this store whenever they are wrestling in the state.
I know. And also we have some special guests tonight.
We do.
All the way from Darwin.
Yes.
And also from Sydney. I mean, obviously you're local.
Yes.
But as I said in the description, tonight, welcome to a wretched hive of scum and villainy of toy collectors. That is Lobos Collectables in Thornby, correct?
Thornby.
Thornby,
yes.
Yeah. Come on, man, you're local. I know your suburbs better than you do.
Oh, fair enough.
What the hell?
Also, I misheard you, but anyway.
That's all right. So tonight we're going to go through, we have Mikey here, we have Chris here, we have Jason Murray here, we have Con from Darwin, we've got Jason, myself, and as usual, they're going to go around and pick a couple of items. Apparently Mikey's been saving a bit of money. Yeah, so he's going to come and have a look. And Con said that he'll be back in a second. We'll definitely speak to Con later on. But make sure you guys, like as always, kick back, get a beverage, kick back. I know it's a Monday night. Hey, it's primetime viewing, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to walk them through the stores again. Maybe a couple of things you probably may have spotted, which you didn't spot the last time. I know it's only, like 3 weeks? Or maybe 4 weeks since the last
4
time.
weeks, I think.
Yeah.
No, 3 weeks. It's been about 3 weeks since we were here last. I've been here for like 2 minutes before we got live, and I'm pretty sure I can already find stuff.
Yeah, I certainly have found stuff. In fact, the reason why this is themed Wretched Hive of Scum and Villainy is because tonight I'm going to show you a couple of things that you need to pick up as well if you have ordered the HasLab Cantina. So make sure you complete your scenes by populating your scene with Cantina aliens. In fact, some of them are still readily available. Not cheap, I have to say. Perhaps maybe at some point Hasbro will release some new molds and some new versions, but until that eventuates, I think it's best to pick up a couple aliens from this store. And a better place to find your, I would say, maybe, like I said, Power of the Force lines, Legacy lines, Vintage Collection, some old, all the lines that you can, like I said, complete your aliens in. So we're going to take a look at those. And have you spotted anything since you've been here?
Only one other thing I will say is that if you are among those people that have not picked up the Cantina, we have some answers for you as well. Actual affordable ones.
Absolutely. So make sure, like I said, kick back, and we'll be right back after this. Okay, we're back.
Welcome back, folks.
Thanks to everyone for joining us. As usual, let's have a look quickly in the comments. Changy0886, thank you so much for joining us. He says, I wish I could have gotten down there with you guys this time. And high special shout out to Con. So we are going to walk through the store now. Let's have a look. Okay, tell us what's been happening with you, Jace.
Last time I was on, I was recovering from an accident. I am pretty much 95% there at this point, back at work. I have a new motorbike, which is lovely, and it's sitting outside. We may or may not look at that later.
Okay, we also have a comment from Juan Carlos. Please show us some Motu classics. Guaranteed, we will take a look at the Motu classics section for sure. Okay, and while we're heading down the aisle, a couple of things that I want you to probably see what you picked up as well. And we have also our usual suspects over there. Let's go and speak to those guys there.
Yeah. So we will wander past here and we will tap this lovely man on the shoulder.
There he is.
Oh, no.
There we go. Okay, ho. Jason.
Hi.
Oh, we. So he's just commented and said we when he's actually here.
I know.
Okay.
Jason squared.
It's actually Jaceception. And that's because there's two Jasons. So like, if we actually get a spinning top, I'm sure there's a spinning top in the cabinet here somewhere. If we get a spinning top and spin it, it's not whether it falls to rest or if it keeps spinning. It's whether the universe implodes.
Yeah.
Or not.
Okay.
But
And behind you, come on, don't even run away.
come here, Mikey. Come here, Mikey.
He's come to the superior city.
It is.
This has gone really well all day. I can tell you.
It's a city.
Mikey,
It's definitely a city.
Mikey, you've been kind of excited about this, right?
Mm.
Yeah,
This
so
is I still maintain this is the best collectible store in Australia, and I love it, and it's amazing, and I always go home with several $100s of things.
He always goes home with two Jasons, apparently, but yes.
Yeah, this is good looking. This is good looking thumbnail. Two Jasons, one Mikey.
Yeah.
How does it feel to be the Mikey between the Jason sandwich?
It feels creamy. Yeah.
Hey,
That was me. I just went to the bar.
by the way, Craig goes, what's up? And Mikey Changy 0886 goes, Mikey, what's up?
That would be the wonderful Alan Chang.
Alan Chang,
Yes.
thanks for joining us. Okay, well, we did this last time.
I've taken over.
You've taken over.
I've taken over. Like I'm the one with the boomstick.
You with the boomstick.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And also special guest back there. Who do we have here all the way from Darwin?
Look at this. Sorry, I have to crouch down. Hi. Yes. We have the wonderful Con Costarilu. How are you doing, mate? Are you going to give us a yeah?
Yeah. No, probably not. Not on the
Sorry, Con. This is very expensive microphone equipment. So if you do want to give us a yeah, we are going to have to put the mic about here.
Actually do it as well because he's probably going to
it tends to shatter windows.
Yeah.
It's been known to shatter windows and melt gremlins, which there's gremlins in the figures near us.
Alan J. Jones in the comments just did it for you. He said, yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, yeah, boy.
Mark Jones goes, Mikey is the Zach G between the two Jasons. There you go. Okay, fantastic. Now,
sure, I don't think I get that reference.
Probably. Well, it is Mark Jones after all. Okay, so
Markism.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go through each and every one of you guys and just tell us what the standouts are. Or maybe one or two items that you
wait. Con, come here. You're my standout. I haven't looked around. I haven't actually looked around the store because I arrived 5 minutes ago.
Okay. So while you do that, I'm going to hand the mic back to Jason Grubb.
All right. I'm gonna take the subtle stage direction and hand the mic back to
and we're gonna wait and Jason can talk to Con. Con, tell us what have you seen so far since you've been in the store and what have you spotted?
I'm not usually lost for words, but yeah, no, there's a lot of awesome things in here. I mean, stuff from the 90s, stuff from the 80s, a lot of awesome, obviously there's a beautiful display of Transformers in the display over there. I was actually looking for something. The boys had it, so I don't know if we should say it on camera just yet, but yeah, no, I'm going to purchase it. But no, like honestly, I've been not to this store. I was at Hyde Street, I think 7 years ago. I can't remember. When did you guys have the other location?
Denis, where was the other location? The last one was in Northcote, right?
503 High Street.
High Street.
Yeah,
Northcote.
so it would have been Hyde Street that I went last.
4.5 years ago.
Well, then there you go. It would have been maybe longer than that, maybe 6-7 years ago, but yeah.
Craig Moore just commented and said, Lobo's toys collapsed today after a geek man screamed out yeah and destroyed all the windows.
I'm promising you, I don't want to wreck the equipment.
Okay, quickly tell us. So what have you spotted? Let's go and take a walk.
Oh yeah, let's go for a walk.
Let's take a walk. Come on. All right.
Come on, show us where you've been.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
so what are the things that stood out at you real quick? Grab the mic.
Yeah.
Tell us what.
Hold it about.
yay far.
Yeah.
Okay.
And tell us what really jumped out at you today when you walked into the store.
The one thing that stood out to me was the McFarlane stuff just around the corner.
You want to show it?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Come on, we'll follow you. So Con is come all the way from Darwin. We actually made sure that we timed everything while he was here because it's his birthday as well. And
I'm 14 again. Just swap those numbers around.
Okay, Con, tell us what really jumped out.
So my friend, I came down with my friend and I did look at this Friday the 13th Wildstorm comic.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely gorgeous. I'm now contemplating if I should get it or not.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I don't know if anybody knows in the group and whatever, but horror stuff from the 80s and everything. So, basically McFarlane as well, because he's big into that as well.
Yep. By the way, quickly, Craig goes, happy birthday, Con. And also Alan Chang said, happy birthday, man.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Okay, keep going. What else? So this particular cabinet really appealed to you, yeah?
Oh, yeah. No, like I said, you're right. It's just one of those cabinets. It's just, obviously the Transformer cabinet is absolutely gorgeous, but then this is I'm not going to say it's my first or second love. I don't have any kids, but you can't play favorites.
Yeah.
Pretty much what I'm trying to say.
Absolutely.
And just with the man cave that I'm making at home now, I just got like a lot of Jason Voorhees mask and all that, and just displayed everything. But the Freddy mask is awesome. The I can't remember the guy's name from Terrifier, but the one down there as well is absolutely gorgeous. The clown over there, like creepy character, but awesome that he's part of the realm now of those horror icons, like I said, like Jason Voorhees, Pinhead, Michael Myers. No, just an absolute awesome display. That Hellboy's awesome. The Scarface is awesome. Like even all the stuff in the cabinet is like, if I could start dwelling into this stuff, it'd be absolutely next level. Maybe not as crazy, because I don't want to dwell into too much, because yes, I do still play with my toys. I still muck around with the articulation. I still make time just to sit there and relax and just defab.
You actually have quite an eclectic taste when it comes to toys.
Yeah, well, I was going to start collecting G.I. Joes, but then COVID happened and it sort of put a stop to that, and life happened, and then I had to move on and all that. I have been collecting bits and bobs here and there. Mainly, for some reason, I have been getting into Gundams. I don't know if it's the giant robot phase and all that. Yeah, that's good. And just all that crazy stuff. And I know this bloke too.
What's on the pin?
Oh, it's
it's Nathan Ashby.
I'm not too sure if it's a RX-78. I can't actually see now, but yeah, there's a Ava Unit 1.
Yeah.
Unicorn.
Is it a unicorn? I can't see, man, top of my hat. But
how's it going, man?
Awesome, man. Wait, handshakes are for strangers. Here, give me a hug. Yeah.
Be careful of mics. All right, mate. Anything else? Look, that you spotted?
One thing that I've spotted is
what do you think you're going to walk away? What do you think you're going to walk out of the store with?
I'm definitely walking out with, because the new line has come out for Transformers.
Yeah.
I know Hasbro was saying they're not Rock Lord influence, but the new line looks Rock Lord. They're saying it's in humanoids.
Yeah.
I don't know. Those are the guys and girls that do whatever. But I am walking away with a Magma. So I'm going away with a pet rock.
Say hi to Rob Franklin. He says good evening.
Rob, awesome. Thank you, brother.
Okay. And all right, cool. All right, Con, we'll come back to you. We'll grab the mic and we're going to go back to Jason. Thanks, Con. Okay, let's go and see what the other fellas are doing.
Yep.
I think let's go to Mikey and see what he's managed to come up with. I know he's got a bit of money to spend.
Mikey does have Mikey's got enough money to spend that he somehow wormed his way behind the counter.
Yeah, Mikey.
I just ate a Twinkie.
You ate a Twinkie.
Was it good?
Yes, and apparently,
Andy.
We were just saying that he's the first person I've met in here that likes Twinkies.
There you go.
I love Twinkies.
I thought I was on my own, but yeah.
How old was this Twinkie? Like, is it from like the 80s or?
Twinkies live forever. They're like Vegemite.
They're basically radioactive.
It was pretty moist.
All right, Mikey. Tell us what have you spotted so far, Mikey? And
okay, shall we go to the my section?
Sure. Let's go to your section.
Let's go to my section.
Okay. Let's go to your section.
Now, this section I'm just standing here and I'm looking at these beautiful 2 massive cases of Transformers out of 3. And I'm looking here and I keep out of my corner of my eye, I'm just like, why is there someone staring at me? And it's the Chippy monster who just is terrifying and just right there. So, we've got the Chippy monster. Transformers wise, we've got a bit of everything. I think that I'm thinking of getting now. This guy back here is a modern figure. That's breakdown from the 2-pack with I think Windsweeper or whoever it was. I'm thinking of getting him because not many people want him, but he's a Prime character, and I do collect Prime characters. So I'm thinking of picking him up. It's $50 for a 2-pack. I think that's fine. I'll probably have it,
Okay.
haggle him down a bit. We'll see how we go.
Yeah.
That's really good. We've got your typical giant star screens, which you always find at these places because those things were everywhere. Cybertron, Starscream, the big boys. You've got the Supreme Class Devastator from Revenge of the Fallen. You've got a newer giant Transformer that you find at all these places now. That's Dragonstorm from the Last Knight. You find him in all these types of things. You got lots of movie stuff. You got movie 1 Ratchet and Ironhide. You've got Mixed Master. You've got more recent stuff like the Leader Class Scourge from Rise of the Beast. Haven't really seen any Transformers 1 merchandise in here yet. I think it's a bit too early for that, but we've got some Generationsy stuff here. That's a really good drag strip there. That's Universe drag strip from the Universe Mirage mold. That is a very good toy.
$69.
Not bad because he is quite rare. And he has his gun. Yes, he does. So he's complete. So and he's not. He looks in good nick. So that's actually not a bad price.
So, Mikey Amelia wants a 20. I'm sure he'll probably get one.
Oh, guess what, Amelia? I might be bringing something back home for you.
And also, Mark Jones goes, that Twinkie was an authentic 1984
Yes.
Ghostbusters Twinkie.
I might be dying soon. So yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Down here we've got some lovely more Generations looking paraphernalia. You've got your Combiner Wars Prime in pseudo combined / prime mode, which is pretty funny. You've got your Scourge. You've got your what else? The Snow Cat from Energon, which is pretty cool. If he was complete, I'd really consider getting him.
Yes.
He might be. I don't know. What else we got? If you come over here, we've got some more Combiner Wars era paraphernalia. Actual some mint box things, so some from Combiner Wars. Not too old, but it's still cool to see. We've got some Dinobots. What else we got down there? We've got a Rhinox.
Rhinox back there.
What else? And if we go, and if Denis is Denis is saying that I've destroyed his toilet. I might have, but there's no proof it was me. And remember, kids, if we're going to accuse someone of something, have proof. Anyway,
That's true.
So we've got
well said.
Yeah, we've got some. We actually got a GoBot. Play School GoBots, I think they were called. Cheetor.
Yeah.
And lots of cool things in here. That looks like a third-party grapple, which is cool. Is there a Classics Mirage looking for one Screamer? Look, the closest thing that I saw to him was the drag strip. Let me know if you are keen for that. It is still a good mold. I'll keep an eye out, but we're going through it. You'll see it anyway if we see it. If we go here, we've got really cool Armada Red Alert from the Defense Force. That looks to be near complete, maybe missing the key. Good price on that one. We've got a Armada Prime, which is near completion, which is pretty nice. You got your Revenge of the Fallen Superion there, and he's a good toy, especially with the upgrade. You even got an Energon Prime at the back there, maybe the one that doesn't come with the bits. We've got a Scavenger from Armada, which is nice. So you don't really see him too often, I don't think. And if we go even further down here, I'm right on the
Before
floor.
we go, some funnies in here, but I want to answer the serious questions first. Alan goes, how much is the blue modulator? Can you see the price on that?
Okay, what the hell is a blue modulator?
Where's the blue modulator?
Blue
Alan?
modulator. What is the blue modulator?
Where's the blue modulator? Alan? Where's Range Truss?
Blue modulator.
Blue modulator. Was it down here somewhere?
Is that we're talking about? Oh, I've just spotted something else very nice, but a little bit pricey, but still. I'm at a loss here, to be honest. A blue modulator. Oh, hello. Speaking of, no, that's not him. Okay, sorry, Craig. I thought I found your Mirage.
Second shelf.
Second shelf. Does anyone know what a blue modulator is? I suspect it's blue, but there's also like
Is
several.
it on this shelf, Alan?
There's several blue things. Maybe it's over here because.
Jason, where's our?
I heard you need help with
Where's
Wait, we're saying
blue
there's
modulator?
something called a blue modulator.
blue modulator. Do you mean from?
We think like Siege.
Yeah, from Siege. Yeah, the modulator.
Like, I think the blue one.
Blue one, grease pit.
Oh, okay.
What are we looking at?
Somebody was asking what the price was.
Alan, what are the price?
Someone said there's a blue modulator.
Alan said that. Alan
this,
Chang.
where is the space modulator?
Where is it?
The
Where?
rabbit has stolen the space
Miss Piggy!
The car wash.
Miss Piggy.
modulator.
Oh yeah, the car wash one. Where the heck is it?
Man,
Oh, this thing.
You got sharp eyes, dude.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah,
Where-
I'll do it.
Is that him?
Probably.
That's
I'm
Ironworks.
gonna say yes. Oh, is that Ironworks?
That's Ironworks. He's not
Is that
blue.
blue?
It's not
No.
blue.
The
This
car
is really
wash.
good.
Yes, it is.
He's
How much is it?
$30.
$30.
No, I don't
He's
think.
already got the.
That's what I'm thinking of getting actually.
Yeah, shoot, he's got the light
Okay.
Yeah, no. No. He said on this. Okay, I'm sorry. I think what you. I don't know.
The repaint. Anyway.
The repaint. Yes, we're trying.
The
No,
repaint.
we haven't been
we haven't
over
done
there,
that.
so it can't be that.
All right. Let's not get carried away.
I apologize. I can't find it, but
What-
Ironworks is $29.
Okay. Well, what do you want to pick up? That's
Well,
amazing.
I think I'm gonna get this guy because he comes in the 2-pack, and I just think he's a fair price, and it's basically Voyager price.
We're talking about the blue bulkhead, which is
Blue bulkhead, which is breakdown from the 2-pack. Yeah. But yeah, look, that's.
breakdown as far as
Oh, there's here. You talking about this one? Yeah,
Look,
that's
second shelf.
Sorry, do you mean the one right next to the other thing?
this one. This one here. Have a look. Is this who you're talking about?
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
that one the space?
Is that the one,
modulator?
Alan? Is that the one you're after? Have a look. Let us know. Okay. Cool. All right. Anything else non-Transformers related that you may want to show us? What is on the shelf there over there? You had a book and something else.
Oh yes, what I've bought so far. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I think I'm going home with some Twinkies. So. That's not mine. I've actually kept a tab so far, so that's a sneaky little thing. This is a Transformers annual. The first one from the British version of the comics, so it's pretty cool.
Nice.
Sorry,
Let's open that up. You hold the mic. Let's put it up here.
put it down.
Here.
So yeah, it's just the first couple of issues of the G1 comic, as released in England. So
Very cool. Excellent.
So that's cool. And then for my TMNT collection, I really wished this was a Casey and April set, but unfortunately, oh, his little fist has fallen out. I might have to get the other one then. But it's Casey who I really want because I really like the character of Casey, but it's another turtle.
Raphael,
So now I've got
in disguise.
I know he's in disguise, but like, wouldn't it have been perfect to do a Casey in April 2-pack? Anyway, my thing. But yeah, I'll be at least getting walking away with those two.
And then that little thing here.
This is not mine. Where is
Okay.
the person that I think someone? Yeah, it's Cons, but where is he? He wants to talk about it.
Cons. Oh well, we'll come back to Con.
Con.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been attacked. I've been slimed. I've been slimed.
Twinkies. All right.
Yeah, Twinkies are over there.
All right. So
Can
thanks
you
for that.
can you get it?
Yeah.
Can you get it on Dennis for a
No,
second?
Dennis doesn't want to be on camera.
Oh, but I just want to.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Yo,
Want
Dennis is in this general direction.
Okay. I'll grab that off you. Thank you. And we'll come back. Now we'll go back to Mr. Grub. There you go, buddy. Cool.
Hello.
All right. Hello. Sorry. All right. So what about you? Have you seen anything since you've been here? By the way, quickly, I want to say to Alan, yes, that's the one he's after. Quickly come over here.
Yep.
And the modulator that he's after down here is $29, Alan. $29. If that's the correct one. Does that say 29 bucks?
What am I looking at?
The blue modulator over here.
The blue and yellow one here?
Yeah.
It says 29 on it.
Okay,
Yeah.
there you go, Alan. It's 29 bucks. Craig's gone, oh, there's Chris Deffer. I didn't see him down there before. Well, he is definitely here.
Yes, Chris is definitely here. He arrived before I did.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
I am going to come back around this corner
Yes.
because I'm going to look at one of the things that Chris and I noticed last time and didn't get to talk about.
Yes.
Who remembers Mighty Max?
Ooh, I'm sure a majority of us do.
So, Mighty Max was the boys' version of Polly Pocket, which ironically is right here in the corner.
Okay. So there you go.
At some point in I want to say it's mid to late 90s. I don't remember exactly when it was.
Yeah.
But Polly Pocket was huge. So you had these little play sets that opened up to reveal like a scene inside of them, and you had these tiny little toys that went inside of them. And they decided in the end to do
Yes.
a boys' version.
Look at these. How freaking awesome are these guys?
So they all start as like these monster-looking head things here. There's different sizes, and you open them up to get an entire play scene. So you can kind of like make up your own version of a TV show or whatever you want, really.
Yes, I love these things.
This is probably one of the few toys that by the time they came out, I was kind of jealous because I was technically too old for these, but they were so much cooler than a lot of the things that were getting around just before I finished.
Yep.
I mean, obviously, I'm back into toys in a big way now as an adult,
Go
but
around here and have to see what else they got. So these are still part of the line. You can see all these little.
yeah. So there's a
knickknacks.
whole lot of different ones, different sizes. I like the fact that there is actually these tiny little ones as well.
Yeah, these are the bigger play sets down here.
Yeah.
They're just gorgeous. I mean, look at that massive,
massive-
mountain duck
yeah.
there. That's awesome.
I like these ones that actually turn into they're actually monsters that open up into a scene. They're kind of like mechs, sort of.
Yeah,
The giant fly thing up here in the top is really cool.
awesome. Yeah, I remember these. There's actually a full, like I said, nice little shelf of these Mighty Max sets as well. So definitely, if you're into Mighty Max, come down to Lobos.
Yeah.
What else, Jace? Did you see anything else specific that kind of again jumped out at you since the last time you were here?
Well, there was something else that jumped out at me over here, but it's probably something that's very specifically to me. These are miniatures for the Judge Dredd game.
Oh, we got some Dread fans in the house. That's awesome, and particularly you being a tabletop gaming kind of guy too.
Which is why it jumped out at me, yeah.
Yeah.
So these are very much the old Mongoose ones that don't have the license anymore. So we've got Judge Caligula's personal retinue with your lovely Crocmen. I'm sorry, I'm not a person that's up on the law. They probably have a better name. And the Angel Gang.
Very cool.
There may be other stuff in here as well. But
You can certainly buy these, and I hope High Toys will actually finish the Judge Dredd action figure line 1/18 scale. Speaking of, I know I digress real quick. Did you ever get into Hero Clicks?
I had a couple, but I never really got into the game. I had a friend that was right into it, had all of the DC stuff. But I didn't really get into the tabletop scene until after this.
Yeah.
And even then, I I preferred to paint my own.
Yeah.
I kind of went through this weird stage of, I don't want to buy them because they're not real miniatures.
Yeah.
Even though if I wanted to paint them, I could have just repainted over the top of them like we do with action figures.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just a bit of a weird thing I went through, I suppose.
I want to quickly show our subs a couple of things up there, and also back there later on speak about. Oh, that's a pretty cool kit.
I just saw this randomly on the shelf. This is really cool.
It is. I want to show our viewers something that also I spotted recently, and unfortunately, it's been sold.
Boo.
Only, I think, 300 made in the world. And if you look up here, I have always been a massive Tolkien fan. Lord of the Rings. I pretty much had the complete set when Toy Biz first released all these box sets up here. You can see he's got a massive collection, individually carded figures as well. For the time, the sculpts and the paint apps were pretty fantastic, true to the source material, particularly Peter Jackson's all three films. And I had a ton of them. I literally bought and bought and bought and bought, and eventually sold my entire collection to a guy in the Netherlands. All the blue carded figures, all the red carded figures, and also all the green carded figures. The one thing that I think regret not getting, and like I said, only 300 pieces made in the world, is what you're going to see up there, which is the massive Balrog. Now, this was a limited edition made by NECA, of all people.
Oh, wow.
And if you look up there also, for $249, right next to that NECA figure, that Balrog, we have a Peter Jackson, the trilogy director, special edition little Hobbit figure right next to him.
That is really
For
cool.
$249. Now, if you can justify the cost and you're a big film fan, then come down and get it. Unfortunately, this Balrog has already been sold. And that would be definitely would have been something I would have walked out of here with. But you know what they always say? You snooze, you lose.
Big time.
And I suspect that was probably still on sale when we were here last, and I just didn't quite look up that way and see it and spot it.
For the age of these figures, the detail on them is phenomenal.
It is.
They are far better than they have any right to be, given when they come out.
Yeah. So for anyone that's feeling nostalgic, and when I think if I'm correct, I think the first of the trilogy, the Fellowship of the Ring, probably came out to around 99, 2000, correct? If I remember correctly. I think,
somewhere around 2000. I want to say 2001.
yeah,
I could be
perhaps.
wrong.
But so, like I said, if you love your LOTR stuff, definitely come to Lobos. Check it out.
No,
Yes.
it's 2000 because I'm still in college when it comes out.
Well, Craig goes, I had heaps of those Lord of the Rings figures. Sorry, Craig, I know you were talking about the Motu stuff. We'll go back to the Motu classic stuff and show that to you. It is cool, Alan, for sure. And Mark goes, rumor is that giant diamond discovered last week in Botswana was guarded by a Balrog. Mark Jones. Crikey.
For those of you that don't know Mark Jones, this is very typical.
Yes, it is. Okay, and anything else for you so far?
I haven't really had a lot of chance to look around. That was the big one because, like I said, we saw it last time. I never actually got a chance to look at it. There's a giant wall here of lots of random stuff. You've got some classic 90s X-Men. You've got 90s Batman and Robin, the animated series. There's Marvel stuff. There was a Stargate one here at some point, but I'm pretty sure it's gone because I looked for it last time and it wasn't here. Oh. There's some Marvel stuff, some Turtles. All of this is carded. Most of it is really, really outstanding quality for stuff that's sitting here on hooks.
It's also spotted something up on the shelves up there. I know Chris Defru was a big fan of McFarlane. There's a whole set of twisted fairy tales up there as well, which are beautifully sculpted and made for his time. So I've seen a couple of Battlestar Galactica stuff up there, Diamond Select, Arkham.
Classic RC car
Ark
up there
Asylum.
too.
Look at Ark Asylum. What a brand. Now, does anyone remember Ark Asylum? What a great toy brand that was. But they're no longer to be. And it's under Diamond Select distribution as well. But Ark Asylum were a wonderful toy company, I think going back 20 years ago, maybe even less. Cool. All right. I want to show people something real quick because I feel that's super important. And the reason being is that, as most of our viewers know, that HasLab recently announced and funded the Star Wars Cantina.
Yeah.
I have a lot of the aliens from the different lines, whether it's the Power of the Force, the Legacy, the Vintage Collection lines. I mean, surely at some point they'll re-release them again. Let's go down to the end of the store. I'm going to show you what people can pick up.
Yep.
If they want to finish their scenes and complete their scenes, because I would highly recommend that these things are definitely still very much applicable in terms of, you know, creating something very nice for your dio. So look at this. I only wish Denis would be able to come here and talk to us and tell us what he's got, but he doesn't want to be on camera. So as you can see, if you guys have definitely gone in and backed the Cantina, whether you've done it through Southeast Asia, America, or anywhere else where they actually have Pulse or anywhere that gives you the ability to be able to back that. I had a friend that actually did it for me in North America. So I'm one of the lucky few to actually get the deluxe version. And I'm very, very keen to finish my scene and finish all the aliens that should be in that Cantina itself. So you have the Figure and Dan and the Modal Nodes Special Edition or Commemorative Tin Collection Edition. Now, I know there were new versions of these that were released by the Vintage Collection. They're certainly modern sculpts with more articulation. But if you like a bit of nostalgia and you want some old school sculpts, then that's the way to go. Dr. Evazan, I know they're making some new sculpts, already have. They made some new sculpts upon the Baba as well. This is something you can pick up. Then I'm gonna talk about the 3D sets in a minute, but we have Stormtroopers you can put outside the Cantina. You got Wuha as well, which they will include in the HasLab release. And this one is an interesting one because Garadan was the person that was spying on them that led them to the docking bay, and the Imperials came after them, particularly when they launched it and managed to feel their escape. Here we have another figure, which is great for your cantina. We also have Labre here, which I think you should pick up. This one is really cool because this full set, you have the Cantina Scene 1, which came, I think, in 2 packs or 3 packs. Moise Eisley Cantina Scene, and it's got Dr. Evazan, Wura, and Kitik all here. So if you feel this is something you want to pick up, and again, like I said, populate your scene, you should do so. Now, I'm chuffed because I picked up this guy. I literally have almost all the Cantina aliens now, and I rang Denis. I said, hey, I'm looking for 2 or 3 more to plug and finish the gap in the collection. So Limbic will be coming home with me today. That's going to be proudly displayed in my cantina. These guys are also very cool to have, Cape and Muftak. So the little guy and the big guy, certainly something you can pick up. And I got to say, they're pretty reasonable as far as price is concerned. We also have Danik Jericho, another alien that was in the cantina itself. And we have Lak Sivrak, which would have been also a tier that would have been unlocked had it passed a certain number, but it never did. And there was going to be a modern sculpt of him, unfortunately. And then all your Momo Nadon versions, as you can see, Hammerhead, also known as Hammerhead, the Power of the Force, green card, red card, and then we also have this Saga collection as well. So I would say this is probably the most modern sculpt. Actually, there's a vintage collection version as well now, but priced all quite reasonably. So if you guys want to come down and get more of your aliens, I would highly recommend coming and seeing Denis. Now, the question is, hi, Chris, how are you going? Thanks for joining us. Chris has said hi. Jason and I and Lobos. I can ask Denis, if you may. Actually, well, I'm going to ask Denis if anyone wants to do like a toy reel code, for example, for anyone that wants to pick up this Cantina Aliens.
Before we do,
Yeah.
the 3D sets.
Yes.
Why have we got the 3D sets? The last time we were here, actually, cancel that. Every time we are here, we go on and on about how great his displays are.
Yeah.
This is literally what he's doing to build them.
Yeah.
It's literally sets like this.
Yeah.
And if you're among the people that couldn't afford to do the HasLab, you can build a glorious looking set with this at a very affordable. It's an $89 set. Now, obviously, yes, you've got to have the aliens to go with it.
Yeah.
But you can still build a really nice looking display at a very budget price in comparison if you can't afford to justify
The Cantina.
whatever the Cantina was costing. I know it wasn't cheap. I'm not saying it wasn't worth the money, but not everybody has that sort of budget.
Yeah.
I certainly didn't.
Absolutely. Okay, cool. So that's the Cantina. Actually, hey, Denis, you want to come over here for a sec? You do a little special talk. Yeah, just here.
Don't have to be on camera.
Don't have to be on camera. Don't have to be on camera. We're just maybe we've already gone through all the available Cantina aliens with our viewers.
Yeah.
And we were saying that this is a great way to populate the scene for anyone that's backed the Hasbro Cantina.
Yeah, sure.
Whether it's the basic version, deluxe version.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not going to put you on the spot, but I'm just saying to all our viewers, now, if anyone wants to come down and buy any of these,
Sure.
can you look after them with a special toy reel code?
Yeah, sure. You can make a tour reel code, add 20% off for any price.
Well, there you go. Thank you. So for anyone that wants to come down, I urge you, I urge you to come down. Tell Denis.
I see what you did there. That's brilliant.
Tell Denis you saw this video and all these aliens are available. Make sure you buy these if you want to populate your Cantina set. So,
I'll tell you what, honestly, we can do. Let's do some free postage.
free postage.
That's a great deal.
There you go. Free
Because
postage.
and because
Yes.
because I pack really well. Like the crazy amount of packing I use, like it's bomb proof, literally. So each figure is going to cost me about $15-20 to post.
Yep.
And I'll do free postage for any of your viewers.
Excellent. There you go, guys.
go.
That is a great deal. So if you guys want to come down, get Momo, aka Hammerhead. You want Danik Jericho. Thank you, Denis. Awesome.
My pleasure.
Danik Jericho. You want any of these aliens. Unfortunately, Limbic's already taken. So, but very, very, I would highly recommend it. Definitely highly recommend finishing and plugging your Cantina Aliens collection. Okay, Jason, there's one other thing I want to go back to, and that's a cabinet over here.
Yep.
Now, Street Fighter has been a very popular franchise. Most of us, our vintage, would be aware of those things. In fact, Con, if we can kind of get Con over here. Let's get Con.
Con.
How do I say what would be the appeal for Street Fighter? Would be Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter.
Well, Street Fighter's where it starts, really. It is the big thing.
Yeah. So, Con, come in here, mate. Tell us, what do you think the appeal of Street Fighter is?
The longevity
Of
and
the line.
how it's just come from. What was the first Street Fighter was a game that no one really knew about, but then when Street Fighter 2 hit the scene in 89, 90, I believe it was.
Yeah.
Just like I said, guys, the longevity, the gameplay. Like if you go from Street Fighter 2 all the way now to Street Fighter 6, the competitive scene and the way that it's evolved from what it was to what it is now, it's become a subculture within itself, if you really want to say it. I mean, look, there was comics, there was the movie in the 90s, there was, animated shows, there was obviously the mangas and animes and all that came out as well. And just the design of the characters. I mean, look, it's based on real life cultures and all that. I mean, obviously, I don't know what a Hadouken is in Japanese, but it's a cool looking move. But then that's a staple of Ryu,
Yeah.
and how that character goes through his journey and where he's trying to better himself. And it's not that thinks he's in a bad way, but he's always trying to be optimistic in how he's meant to be going forward. Just like all of us, if you think about it in that sense, not to get all DNM-y about it, but it's a reflection on life.
Cool. Choose Tofu said, did I already miss the Transformers cabinets? You did, but we can always bring you back there. Chris B goes, love seeing a good collab. And then, so just wanted to get quickly through the comments. Okay, on that note, I think what's interesting to note in this cabinet quickly is that you'll see some very old SOTA toy versions of the Street Fighter edition, which are going for a ridiculous amount of money. The stupid thing is I actually have T-Hawk in there and several other versions, and you can see even Vega. I'm not sure if you can see at the end how much Vega is, but T-Hawk, for example, is going for $179. So these are SOTA Toys Street Fighter figures are not going cheap. They're going for a pretty penny. We also have some SH Figure Arts and figures here. Okay, so they're quite reasonable, still the same prices, but yeah, those SOTA toys are crazy.
They've really held value and increased in value. Yeah.
Can't see what the
I can't make out the Vega. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can't make out Vega. Okay. Craig goes, I regret selling all my sort of Street Fighter stuff. So I'm going to be selling some of these figures at the next CollectorCon in Penrith. So stay tuned. Those are definitely going up for grabs. And speaking of Street Fighter as well, Con recently acquired some new Jada toy versions. So there you go. For
lovely.
his birthday.
Speaking of Street Fighters, here's Mikey.
Yeah, Street Fighter. Yeah, cool. Okay. And let's just see if Jason has found anything.
Jason has actually found something.
Okay,
he was
go.
tapping me on the shoulder a little while ago, so we're going to venture in this
Be
direction.
careful, there's a stool behind you. Don't walk backwards. And wait, before we do that, I want to make sure that I grab my limbic.
You just handed it to me, and you didn't actually tell me where to put it, so I put it back where it was.
Yeah, because this guy is coming home with me. I'll leave it there. Yeah.
Somewhere here there was a Jason.
Okay, where's Jason?
He was literally standing here a second
Jason,
ago.
where are you, Murray? Where? What have you found? Okay. So don't forget aliens, Cantina aliens, 20, not 20, free shipping. Free shipping. Just ring Denis. Anyway, okay.
All right, stop. Collaborate and listen.
Okay.
Because here in Lobos, there are Vanilla Ice bubblegum cassettes. Each one of them is its own little mini cassette. I don't know if I can open these. Dennis might get angry if I do.
Crazy.
But there you go. They're collectible vanilla ice bubblegum cassettes. In my continuing quest to not identify only Transformers things at Lobo, I've chosen possibly the worst thing that I could find on display.
I tell you what was really popular last time, and you pointed them out. Those games in the Timex case.
I know. Well, of course.
they
I mean, of course they're popular, right? They're awesome. Should we go and have a look?
Yeah, let's have a look.
Let's
again,
go
because
and
I know
have a look.
Crispy's-
Let's coast on our past glories.
So Crispy has gone, hi, Jason.
Yeah.
She's
Hi-
also gone,
hey, Chris,
hi,
love
Mikey.
you.
And
Chris,
let's,
Mikey would say the same. But yeah.
okay, let's talk about these.
Oh, we're closing.
Jen-
We're closing now.
Well, we've just caught people being thrown out of the store. I think the collection has actually increased. Yes, it's markedly increased since we were last here. Look at that.
That's crazy.
Look at that. Game and Watches. Yeah.
Oh, or love you too, Jason.
Aww. Wait. Hang on. I don't know if I can do this with. Hang on. I'm so bad at that.
There's been more.
Zelda?
Zelda. Is there Donkey Kong? Can we spot Donkey Kong?
It'll be the orange one, Donkey Kong.
There
Yes,
we go,
yeah.
Donkey Kong.
Dennis, you've got more Game and Watches since we were here last. Yes. See. Sorry, that was a
so
cheap way to
popular.
get you back on the stream, but yes.
There is a lot more in there.
Mm-hmm.
Into Game and Watch.
Yeah, very cool.
There's
Very
a lot
cool.
in there. Yes, I've been doing cleaning, testing. We do have a Zelda box, Zelda, which is very cool.
He needs the mic. He needs the mic.
Oh,
What else?
Yeah, no, that's enough for me. Yeah, Donkey Kong.
Dennis is over it. Yeah. Yeah.
Chris goes, awesome titles. There you go.
So there are some fantastic titles.
Okay. All right.
Dennis has also removed the Ghostbusters Slimer from my line of sight so that I don't play with it.
He's chucked it in.
Oh my
He's chucked
god,
it
he
in.
slimed me.
Okay. Chris. Hey, what have you spotted?
Hang on, I've still got the microphone.
Oh, you still got the microphone. Okay, hang on.
Hang on, here we go.
There you
Here you go, Chris.
All
How you going, everyone?
You're gonna take-
Thank you.
He's going. Oh, and Fouché's here.
So, you want to
Okay.
see something that caught my eye?
Yes.
Do you really want me to show you? Because I
Please.
don't know if it's something that we
Please.
should show the group.
Yeah.
Hopefully, Dennis hasn't put him away.
Yes.
No, he hasn't. Fantastic. So, if there's any kids out there, maybe put them to bed
Yeah.
because there's something that and it's not Transformers.
Okay. What is it? Ooh.
So, if anyone knows any Clive Barker fans out there,
Mhm.
they will know about the Tortured Souls collection.
Yes.
So there's two series of them. At the moment, I've got in front of me, I believe is series 2. So just to show what a couple of them are like, I'll bring them out.
These are so nice. McFarlane sculpted.
Yep.
Yeah. Fantastic.
So-
So are these on hold?
No, so Dennis actually brought them down for a couple other people that came in earlier today, and I'm like, yes, they're great.
Yeah.
I've known about them for quite a while.
Because they were up there.
They were up at the top.
Yeah.
He's actually got some other ranges
Well, I
from
saw-
the McFarlane.
I saw the Twisted Fairy Tales.
Yeah,
and I
you got-
thought about you.
Twisted Fairy Tales. You've got
Yeah.
Infernal Parade up there, all made by McFarlane, and they are all Clive Barker inspired stuff.
Ooh, quickly before I digress real quick. If anyone wants to get Moran Guard, come and get your Black Series 40th anniversary Return of the Jedi in Moran Guard. There's some available on card back. There you go. Okay, cool. So what else on Tortured Souls? That's it. The whole set's here.
So you got the two series here.
Yeah.
So that's some of. If you want to quickly go have a look at them, there's some weird and wonderful stuff.
Mhm.
I'm not going to show you this one because this is probably these
Pretty
two brutal.
Well, I think Chris was saying they're definitely beautifully detailed, and they certainly are.
And then if we come around here, this is the other series of Tortured Souls that he's got.
Okay.
Without dropping and breaking them.
Are you walking out of here with some of these today?
No, unfortunately not.
Well, because you're going to New York Comic Con.
I am, but I also don't have the funds for this $2.99 set.
$2.99 for the whole set.
Yep, it is not bad, but
Not bad.
it is something I will be striving for.
He's not going to buy one. He's going to buy all of them.
Yes.
That's exactly right.
Yeah. Okay.
So you got that's a bit interesting.
Yes.
You got fairy inspired piece.
Yes.
So the great thing about these, they're all very Cenobite looking pieces.
Yeah. He was a twisted guy.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
And if you ever get to read his books, please read Clive Barker's books. They are fantastic.
Yeah. There you go. So there you go. Cool. Anything else?
From what I've been looking around, there's plenty of things, but they were at the moment the standouts that I've seen so far today.
Yeah.
Love them.
Yeah.
Can't afford all of them.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. And before we go, quickly, I want to get Jason and you to kind of have a look at this cabinet over here. I still love this cabinet. I have always been a big Indiana Jones fan. And what I find fascinating, in fact, is that he has a selection of old, vintage Indiana Jones stuff, as well as some of the modern releases as well. This I really like. This is the Temple of Doom Indy. You can see with his bandage wrapped around his right hand, and also this little altar thing with the 3 stones as well. So very loose collection of indie figures. So for those of you guys, and then some of the more sought after older stuff on the top shelf. Highly recommend you guys come down here if you're a big Indiana Jones fan. And look who rocked up. Come on, Michael Fouché. Hand him the mic.
Oh, what do you want? Hello.
The last time you came, you were gravely disappointed because we finished the stream and Denis had to lock up.
I know. I was arriving as everyone was walking out the door, and I was like, oh, but they're toys.
Yes. Yeah. So are you since you've walked in?
Yes.
Anything you've spotted so far?
No, but I haven't made it to the bits that probably really count. I've seen a couple of things, but yeah, I'm still making my way around quickly and ignoring people, and everyone's been really friendly, and I'm like, just leave me alone and let me get to the toys.
Okay, you go.
No, but it's all good. It's all good.
You go.
Good to talk to your toy reelers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cheers.
Okay.
When he was with us last time and missed out on anything, he totally didn't complain for 3 hours constantly at all.
He didn't have he wanted to spend money, Denis, but
I had to share the car with him while he cried.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, all right, let's walk back here and let's close out the show.
Yeah.
So once again, quickly, Denis, just give us a quick plug, the store, quick plug. Hand him the mic. Tell us where we can find, all our viewers can find the store. Denis.
We are located at the outer rim. You'll see the flashing lights. Wasn't that funny?
Thornby.
Okay.
Victoria.
Yeah, Thornbury, Victoria. You can catch a tram from the city. It stops outside the front of the shop. I don't remember the tram number. I'm sorry, it's late. If you want to get to the store, catch a train from the CBD, Flinders Street Station, out to Croxton Station. It takes about 25 minutes, and then it's a 5-minute walk.
Cool.
That's the fastest way.
And you do postage nationally?
Yes, we pack and post nationally, worldwide.
Awesome.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Denis, for having us as always. Appreciate it. And
Denis, Channel 6 News. Bye.
Denis the Menace.
351 St George's Road?
310.
310 St George's Road.
St George's Road. 310 St George's Road. Only like 5-6 kilometres from the CBD.
We can't hear you. He's got to have the mic. 3 kilometres from the CBD.
5-6 kilometres from the CBD.
Okay. So on that note, it's Denis Sell and Mikey Bye Bye, correct?
Mikey Bye Bye. He's right there.
There you go. All right. Okay.
Look at all this mask stuff.
Oh, yep. There's mask stuff.
That was my job today.
Oh, okay. Sorting all this stuff out.
I'm looking for a back wheel over here. That was my job today. I was sorting.
Oh, quick.
This is just
glorious. What we got. Just tell our viewers. So what we got here.
These are mask toys, which I'm trying to
sort out.
This is what we do here. So just out of these 4 here, I reckon I could make one good one. Okay. This is my cross to bear. This is what I do, like to get really good toys that are complete, and that's what we try and do at Lobos. So if you notice all of our vintage toys, they are either 100% complete or 99% complete, 95% complete. So we do a lot of work. Like probably spend a couple hours to get one of these into mint condition. And then I'll have 3 that we just really can't sell, really.
So what you're saying is you buy multiples just to make that one perfect version?
Sometimes. Yeah. And sometimes we just go through our tubs and like, okay, I reckon I can make one good one now.
Yeah.
So that's what we do. So that's what we're known for. We're known for complete toys in great condition. and that takes a little bit of work.
This is a national establishment. I got to say, Denis, that it's a labor of love.
Thank you.
And so it's not necessarily just the size of the store, but it's the way he's got the store set up, and I think it suits everyone. So thanks, Denis.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know I keep on harping on about this every time we're here, but the fact that there are people internationally that make a point of visiting here when they're in Melbourne should be a very big deal.
Yeah.
If you haven't been here, you owe it to yourself to at least visit.
Cool.
If not buy everything.
Not a problem. Thank you, Chris, for always tuning in. Great walkthrough as always. Thank you. And only a couple of kilometers to the Fox Hotel from this store. So there you go. Before we go, Jason, I want to remind our viewers yet again, and Mikey, has this been a wonderful experience for you?
It's been beautiful.
It's always nice, hey?
It's just it's the best, again, best collectibles place in New South Wales, in Australia.
Yeah.
I always find something I want to buy here. Look at, you got old mate over there, Optimus Prime. So
Yes.
he's next to the Transformers Ark of the Moon pinball machine. So what more can you want as a Transformers fan? You're literally standing under a gigantic Millennium Falcon that's hanging from the roof. You've got Star Wars greeting you as you leave. You got Ben 10 hugging Batman. Like what else? Like you got Pokemon cereal. Darth Vader just near on Ramsey Street. Darth Vader on Ramsey Street.
Okay. On Ramsey.
Look, literally,
okay.
Darth Vader on Ramsey Street. How more Australian than that?
Yeah. And then we have all the
Yogi Bear, just
Yogi Bear here.
Humphrey Bear. Sorry, Humphrey.
And
Yes,
yeah,
this
actually, we
section.
didn't show some of the Star Trek stuff that was here as well. Sorry, I know we were going to actually wrap up, but this is
your department, so
if you guys love Star Trek,
Just very, very quickly, because, yeah, we actually noticed this on our way out last time. There's a huge Star Trek selection and a huge Doctor Who selection as well. They literally do have everything. It's insane.
And once again, lots of Doctor Who down here.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's actually a really large Doctor Who collection.
Yes, absolutely.
That's gotta be hard to find.
It would be. He has lots of obscure stuff now, and like I said, you can see all the Doctor Who figures, loose and carded.
Yep.
Okay, let's go back to the top here. If those of you guys that want a Lord of the Rings doormats, you can certainly buy them. You can have them here. And Mikey wants to
test if I fit in the Humphrey car.
on that note, I think we're going to see if Mikey can fit in there.
This might actually be to scale. This might actually be to scale with Connor and Chris. Actually,
Probably.
So on our way out, Mikey is going to give us a lift down the street. Say goodbye to everybody, Mikey.
Goodbye to everybody, Mikey.
Definitely. Chris, Ben 10.
We're good friends, Ben.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so on that note, I quickly want to say again before we go, all these Cantina aliens are available at Lobos. Denis has said that if you mention Toy Reel, he will throw in free shipping. So yeah, once again, I highly urge all of you guys to come down and check this store
Once
out.
in your life.
At least once in
Once
your
in your
life.
life,
It's
yeah.
fantastic. I mean,
It is
you've got this
phenomenal.
main aisle here, you've got another aisle in there. Look, it'd be safe to say, before we go again, and I know I've been saying we're going to go,
Before we go, another time.
it really is about the quality rather than quantity, right? Because I know there's
Oh, big
stores
time.
that always go about, we got this big warehouse space and we got how many thousand square meters and blah, 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 and we're the biggest. And mate, fuck big. It's about quality. And I think this sums it up. Everything is just in here. Would you agree?
Yeah. If you want to get an idea of the quality of this store, all you need to do is point, and I don't care which cabinet it is, Clinton, point the camera at any cabinet. And that's all you need to say.
Yeah.
It is quality. Just point at the G.I. Joe one, just because it's the closest. This is all you need to know.
Eat your heart out. And when people...
Everything is looked after. Everything is stored really nicely. This is somewhere you have to come.
Absolutely. So, yeah, okay, well, yeah, like me leaving Mikey's and pointed back at the Transformers cabinet. Choose Topher wants us to go back. We'll finish up at the Transformers cabinet. We'll finish up the Transformers cabinet for you. For everyone that wants to see the Transformers cabinet, okay, we'll finish up there.
One more appearance.
One more appearance of the Transformers cabinet. there you go.
If Alan's still there, is this the oil pit he's talking about?
Yes.
Can you,
Yes.
Can you come back in here? Is he still?
I already showed him.
Oh,
So
does he
yeah,
want it?
yeah. Do you? So tell us, Alan, if you want it.
It's 29.
$29. Yes, that's it.
I'll buy it now for 29, so for 39.
Okay. Okay, that's there you go, Topher. We're gonna finish and end on that note with the Transformers cabinet. So as always, thank you very much for watching. And from everyone here at Lobos, I'm gonna get everyone to give us a quick wave goodbye. 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 Goodbye.
I'll for you to
Goodbye.
say.
Everyone wave goodbye to all our viewers. Dennis. Andy. Goodbye.
Are we do it?
Yeah.
Make sure you stand back.
Okay, Con.
Hang on.
What do you have to say about Lobos Collectibles?
All I can say is this shop is.